Alright, so today I'm going to show you the surprise that I mentioned in my previous video. Let me show you what it is. It's the Vector E-Dock mounting system. As you can see, I installed my GoPro on there and my X-Talker by Midland. Let me show you how to install it. Alright, so first we have to get these clips off, which I already pulled this one out. Get to the screw hole or bolt hole. And the only issue is I don't have a hole here. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Yeah. So my Jeep might not have that part where I can mount that to, but we'll see. On to the next side. Alright, well, that one is a lot looser than the other side. Come on. Let's see if I can try it with my hands now. Well, thought it was looser than the other one, but maybe not. There we go. Alright, so after you take those clips off, next you put these in. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. There we go. I already did the other, as you can see. So let's set that down for now. Let's see. Different, maybe. Let's see if I can. It's a little tricky trying to get it. Oh, I think I might have. Did I get it? Yeah, it feels like I got it this time. Yep, it's bolted down in there now. On to the next side. I found that side a lot easier. Alright. Alright. Let's see if I can grab this bow. Trying to do this with one hand ain't very easy. Might have to grab one of my camera mounts. Let's see if I can find it on the other side. No. Here we are. Alright, got that snugged. Next. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta screw her down. Alright. Okay, got that one snugged a little bit better. Let's get to the other side, make sure it's not too tight. Oh man, that sun's intense. There we go. Let's tighten this one up a little bit more. Now for this, it looked like I had a hole and a screw at one time. I guess the previous owner took it out. They probably installed some kind of mounting device, but when they sold it, they didn't put it back. But even without a bolt there, it's still solid. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. Now, I bought some stuff to mount it to, so let me show you how to install that. Right. Make sure the word vector is shown. I mean, it don't really matter, but I would rather have it showing. Slide that down. Man, it is hot. I'm gonna have to start up the vehicle. As you can see, it's 100 degrees. So yeah. I think the rest of the video I'm going to be having the engine running so I can have the AC. This is the right size, right? Nope. Where's the one I was using? Alright. Tighten this one up. Temporarily anyway. I'm probably gonna put it not right in my side of view. But for now, I'm putting it right there. Oh crap. There. There we go. Alright, so I mounted the camera to it, and that's why I got this one for, was so I can off-road while talking to you. So next I'll be installing this for my Midland radio. So let's see how that one goes. Let's go get the Midland right. Alright, so it's kind of wobbly, but it does lock in. I'll just keep working on it to see if I got it on wrong or not, and if I do, I'll show you guys. Yesterday I went to Ace Hardware to buy some padding to put here to get it a little bit thicker, so it was a lot tighter. So now it sits really good. I even tested it out yesterday driving around, and it sits pretty solid. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Also, next month I'm going up to Jeep Invasion in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. On the way up, I'm going to be stopping at Gulch's Off-Road Park in Waterloo, South Carolina. And then I'm going to be going to Windrock Park and do some trails there again. And hopefully this time I'll be able to record Trail 26 and 51, which I did the one year and then the following year, last year. And then I'm gonna be planning on doing Brown Mountain while I'm up there, which is right near where my best friend's house is. I might do the Smoky Mountain Trail. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see. And anyway, that's it. See you next time out on the trails.